Hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. Happy Monday to you. Looking pretty good out there. A lot better than it did over the weekend. And finally, starting to see the clouds break up, starting to see some sunshine peeking through. That'll continue to happen as we go through the day. We don't have to worry about any more rain. Well, really for a while. We've rained everything out. Let's check this out. Of course, we are now in the 8th day of December, so we've had 1 week of December. We've had over 6 inches of rain. Last Monday, we got over 3 inches of rain in that first round, and then over the Friday and then going into the weekend, we got another 3 inches or so of rain. So in total, more than 6 inches of rain in Mobile. And look at the departure. The surplus on the month is over 5 inches, and even on the year now. Remember, we were in a drought. We were dry for 2 solid months. We didn't hardly get any rain through September, October, and parts of November. Hardly any rain. And we had a big deficit. Now the deficit's been wiped away, and we have a surplus in Mobile. Now, Pensacola, still a deficit there, so you still have a deficit, and not quite as much rain here over the last several days. Still got 4 inches of rain, though. Still plenty of rain and doing pretty good. We've wiped away the drought. The drought is done for now. I mean, it could come back. It's always possible, but it's at least done for now, and it would take, we've done a good number on it. Let me just put it that way. Looking at the winds out there, we do have some really gusty winds that will continue to happen here as we go through the day today. The afternoon planner, 50. So we started this morning in the upper 40s, so it wasn't bitterly cold, but we're not going to warm up a whole lot today. The winds are going to be blowing. We're going to be very breezy. These winds are coming in out of the north. Those north winds will gradually, though, break up the clouds and eventually give us some sunshine. The models are saying by 3 or 4 o'clock we're going to go mostly sunny, I hope. One thing about cloud cover in the winter, it can be very stubborn, and the models have a really hard time with cloud cover. And the reason why they have a really hard time with cloud cover, because clouds are in multiple layers in the atmosphere, and so the models may get 1 or 2 layers right, but they may not get the other layers right. So what happens is, sometimes, like I said, the clouds can be awfully stubborn. I hope they're not. We're seeing some peaks of sunshine already as we're approaching lunchtime, so I hope that'll continue to be the case as we go through the day today. The evening, probably pretty clear at that point. Temperatures dropping off in the 40s right after sunset, so it will be chilly, so make sure you grab a coat if you're headed out the door here on your Monday night. Tomorrow morning, your Tuesday morning, it's going to be really cold to start off with. Not bitterly cold, we won't call it, but we may see some areas get down to a light freeze. Not very many spots, maybe up around Groveville, Monroeville. You'll have to watch out for a light freeze tomorrow morning. Mobile about 35, Pensacola about 37, so chilly as we get going on our Tuesday. That'll be the coldest morning of the week. Wednesday will be kind of similar. Tuesday afternoon, once again, the 50s, but not as much of a breeze as today and more sun, so it'll probably feel warmer. And then Wednesday morning, we're pretty chilly again, back down in the 30s. But then after that, we hit a warming streak here as we go through the rest of the week. Mid to upper 60s for highs, 70 degrees by Friday. Morning lows come back up into the 40s, so we'll be doing fine. It looks pretty good the rest of the week. How about the upcoming weekend? Looks great for the weekend. I mean, we're looking at highs in the 60s, lows in around the upper 40s or low 50s. Beautiful weather both Saturday and Sunday with lots of sunshine. I think we'll be doing really good over the weekend. And then one thing you'll notice here on the 7-day forecast, there are no rain chances on it because there are no rain chances. It's going dry. So after that first week of December, more than 6 inches of rain in many spots. Second week of December, nada. When will we see another rain chance? Well, let me put up the 10-day forecast. I'm going to get my face out of here so you can see the whole thing. We're looking at next Tuesday or Wednesday before we really see any decent rain chances return. So we'll go for 7-8 days in a row of dry weather after having, 7 days in a row nearly of wet weather. So nothing like the old seesaw here on the Gulf Coast as we work our way through late fall and head into winter. So that's what we got going here for the next week and a half. Hope you have yourself a great day. Please join us all week long to get the latest on your forecast here on Fox 10.